Village of Lincoln Heights regular council meeting is now in session. Today's date is Monday, June the 10th, 2024. The time is now 7:32. Roll call, Ms. Randolph.
Councilwoman Phyllis.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was supposed to do it. I apologize. I'm going to go ahead and do that for her because we don't want her to lose her voice anymore. So, Councilwoman Phyllis Baber, no response. Councilwoman Nona Calhoun Munya.
Present.
Councilman Durance Daniels.
Present.
Councilwoman Tanya Key, no response. Councilwoman Laverne Mitchell.
Present.
Vice Mayor Linda Childs Jeter.
Present.
And Mayor Ruby Kenzie Mumphrey, present. We have 5 present, 2 absent. We have a quorum. Okay. All right. Ms. Mitchell, would you grace us with a prayer, please?
Heavenly Father, thank you for this day. Thank you for all the mercy, blessing, and grace that you have given us. Lord, we hope that the words of our mouth and the meditations of our hearts are going to be pure as we do business tonight for the village. Lord, we ask that you put on our minds the importance of all the legislation that we have before us so that we can move our village forward. Lord, we just thank you for everything that you do for us, and that we ask you to watch over those who are not with us tonight. This we ask in your Son's name. Amen.
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 Right. Motion in order for the acceptance of the amended agenda.
So move.
Second.
It's been moved in second. All in favor?
Aye.
All right, any nays? All right, we'll go straight into filing of the journal. Motion in order for the committee of the whole meeting minutes from May 28th, along with the regular council meeting minutes from May 28th, both with any necessary corrections.
So move.
Second.
It's been moved and second. All in favor?
Aye.
Okay, if there ain't no nays, we'll go straight into the announcements then. Councilman Daniels, any announcements?
No announcements at this time.
Okay. All righty. Councilwoman Munya?
No announcements at this time.
Okay. Councilwoman Mitchell?
Yes, it's not an announcement, but just a statement. I want to thank the individuals from the various companies with Paint the Town that came out and painted 7 of our homes for us. As I rode around and took pictures of all of the names, I don't remember all of them. Cal was one, Beehive is another company. And so the houses look really, really nice. Hope that they will come back again next week. I mean, next year. Next week be good, too.
Can I ask a question about Paint the House?
Yes, ma'am.
Can we take pictures and put them on the website, or do we have to ask permission from the homeowners?
You don't have to ask permission. I talked to the individuals. I took the pictures. They didn't have a problem. And that was the conversation, I guess, when Mr. Brown come up, he can explain it better. But I asked the leader that was at each site about taking the pictures and the pictures of the individuals. So,
All right.
gave me permission.
All right, that was nice.
So I will send them to Mr. Lemon to send to ROK, I guess.
All right.
You have those addresses so I can drive around? Okay. Thank you.
Okay. Vice Mayor, do you have any announcement?
No. No, I don't have any announcements. I do have concerns, and that is that there's legislation that we need to get passed. It takes 5. Same thing I said last council meeting, and this is money coming into the village. If we don't get it, not here to vote on it, we have 5 votes, then we got a problem. We have something that is due this Friday, and if we did not have 5 people here to pass, and I don't know if it will pass, but hopefully that will happen. You know, also the council members need to be present at the conversation piece where we talk about what it is, so we will have a better understanding of voting on any legislation. If not here, then you may have some questions that roll over into council meeting when you would have gotten the information prior to that. Is we're here for we the people. We're not here for ourselves, and I keep saying that. I don't know why we don't understand that. We need to be here for both meetings. It is a disservice to the people who voted you in.
Okay. I did want to add regarding the standing committees. I know some of the residents have been calling about our recreation, our economic development, our safety and law. And so we've been trying our best to try to still hold those meetings. And so we'll continue to do the robocalls so our residents will come, but we have to be there as well in order to have those meetings, because out of those meetings come great work that the council can do regarding the concerns that the residents give us in those committees. There's a lot of great work. That's actually where all the work comes from, is the committees. And then from the committees, they send their recommendations. And from the recommendations, we're able to do the legislation with working with our solicitor and our village manager. So it's very, very important that we, as a council, start making our standing committee meetings along with the council meetings. We really, really need to do it better, and I think the residents will appreciate that. They vote us to do the work that they can't do, and that's why they vote for us to do what we do. So hopefully going forward, because I do know in August we have a recess, so we have a lot of work to do in a short amount of time in the months of June and July, because I know we don't want to have any special meetings in August, but we may have to, because we got to play catch up from a lot of things that haven't taken place. So just wanted to point that out. And that's all I have. One more thing. For the residents that may have seen us walking through the village today with the We Thrive team, if you saw us walking, it's because we're trying to do a walking connecting communities when it comes to our residents walking from Lincoln Heights to Kroger's. And so myself, Councilwoman Mitchell, our interim village manager, Mr. Lemon, along with our public works director, we walked this morning along with the We Thrive team from the village all the way to Kroger's, and from Kroger's all the way, I guess, from the elementary school, and from the elementary school to Memorial Field. So if you saw us walking, it's because we're trying to find ways to find improvements in our sidewalks, and also for us to be able to ride bikes, because we do have a lot of residents that ride their bikes. So we know it's important that we improve on our sidewalks and our streets, that we're doing a great job when it comes to that as far as the 5-year plan on getting our streets improved. So that's why we were doing the day in the village. There is a virtual open house, Mill Creek Triangle Trail, that's on our website. And what this is, it's allowing us to have a feasibility study for a 40-mile regional trail network through northern Hamilton County and through the Mill Creek watershed. So if you use this QR code, you'll be able to see how Lincoln Heights connect to the Triangle Trail. And they've had it was going to be due by, they've moved the dates a couple of times, and so it's supposed to end today, but they have extended it for another month because when it comes to Lincoln Heights, our numbers are low, and they would like to have input from the residents as well as council to be able to be a part of this. And some of the municipalities they have listed is Sharonville, Evendale, Reading, Glendale, Woodlawn, Lincoln Heights, Arlington Heights, Laughlin, Springfield Township, Blue Ash, First Suburbs Consortium of Southwest Ohio. So a lot of money is going into Triangle Trail. And that's the trail that's alongside the Mill Creek and the West Fork. And so one Saturday back, they had the Canoes and Conversation over in Woodlawn, and shouts out to Woodlawn for allowing us to do that. I mean, so it's creating recreational spaces along the Mill Creek, and so that's why Lincoln Heights wants to be a part of the Triangle Trail, because as we always say, nothing but the best for Lincoln Heights, and we want to always be included in whatever's going on around Lincoln Heights. We need to be there. We need to be in that room and be a part of those conversations, especially when there's grant funding around bicycles and Triangle Trails. And, you know, when you think about it, that gives us a plus for people wanting to move back to Lincoln Heights, because we'll have those recreational spaces to help us enhance our memorial field and creating great walking areas throughout. So just look on our website, and if you all can go through that QR code. Lincoln Heights is at the very bottom, and it will show you a map. Ours actually says Lincoln Heights Connection. It shows you a map of how Lincoln Heights can connect to the Triangle Trail. Even though we don't have a creek alongside, but we are able to connect to Woodlawn and Wyoming. They're walking trails to create walking spaces for us as well, not just through Lincoln Heights, but to be able to walk our walking path on Memorial Field and connect over to other municipalities. So I just wanted to point that out. Okay, let me do this one. I can do it now. Okay. All right, so we do have one more announcement, and it's regarding Juneteenth. It's going to be over in Woodlawn, June 19th from 12 p.m. to 10 p.m., and they are going to have kids, inflatables, vendors, special guests, sports events. As everyone knows, they did hold a wonderful one last year, which looks like they're going to have fireworks on Juneteenth. So it's on a Wednesday, and it says on here, get ready, it's almost here, the Village of Woodlawn's Juneteenth. So we're looking forward to our residents to go over there and enjoy Juneteenth, because I know we're not hosting one in Lincoln Heights this year, but we do have some upcoming events that are coming in Lincoln Heights, so stay tuned. Okay.
Mayor,
Yes, ma'am.
I forgot to, an announcement.
Mm-hmm.
I just want to announce that on July 6th, there will be a bench unveiling for the late Mr. Leslie Edwards, Sr., for his work that he has done in the community. Some individuals with the Tuskegee Airmen want to recognize him, and there's going to be a bench placed, in the villas on July 6th. So people are welcome to come out at 11 o'clock. I will start the program at the Valley Homes Community Building and then walk over to Villa Circle. The bench is going near where the Valley Homes office was and near where he lives, so in between. And because he and Herman Dantzler, Bill Cordy, Attorney Tim Burke, Congressman Metzenbaum and Gradison, and another person, Tyrone Yates, were all involved in helping to get that mortgaged, reduced, and burned for the Valley Homes to be able to survive the high rates that the government was charging them. So there will be a bench dedication July 6th in the villas.
All right, thank you. Is there any upcoming food pantries coming up that you want to mention?
The first, July 6th, that same day.
Oh, same day? Okay.
But
All right.
also, a Revealed Holiness is having theirs every fourth Saturday
Okay.
of the month. So I would imagine they will be having theirs this month, the fourth Saturday, whatever that is.
All right, thank you.
That's Steffens and McIntyre.
You sure you don't have another announcement?
Oh, well, I assume that you're talking about the event yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
Yesterday, Mayor and I, the mayor and I represented the village at Lincoln Heights Missionary Baptist Church. And Cornell West was there. And he learned a little history about Lincoln Heights and Woodline and how it merged together. How two communities are side by side. So it was an interesting day and a good time.
Yeah. I would like to congratulate also the scholarship honorees for Dr. R.D. West. They had their 40th anniversary this weekend at Lincoln Heights Baptist Church, the scholarship, and there were 9 honorees, I believe. So congratulations to Lincoln Heights Baptist for having that long 40th year anniversary of giving scholarships for students that attend the Lincoln Heights Missionary Baptist Church. So congratulations, Lincoln Heights Baptist Church and Pastor Cook and the church congregation for all.
That was the reason why Cornell West was here to speak to them.
One other thing, Mayor,
Mm-hmm.
we'll have our banners, our senior banners will be ready Wednesday, so hopefully they'll be up before the weekend, Mr. Lemon.
We'll make sure of it.
All right, thank you.
All right. Okay. Sounds good. All right. Next, we have hearing from the residents. Mr. Gary Brown. Were you both coming together or one at a time?
Come on now.
Okay. All right. Okay, so I'm gonna say his name. Yeah, so we have Mr. Gary Brown and we also have Mr. Charles Wiley. And so if you all could say your name and,
Well, I'm Gary Brown. Me and Charles gonna do the block party thing together. And then I
Okay.
got some Lincoln Heights scenes I would like.
okay.
How you doing, distinguished council members and everyone here? First of all, I'd just like to send a shout out to Lincoln Heights first, to the residents, because
They showed up.
yeah, they didn't just show up, they showed out, in a positive way. So I'd like to give you a history of how this block party got started. First, I received a phone call by 2 residents of Lincoln Heights. I guess they was having problems putting a block party together. They just wanted to do a block party on top of the hill. And when they called me to sit down with them at the table, they actually asked me would I take over and be over it. So what happened after that is that, I said, well, I need to put a team together with my Let's Get It production community outreach program. Been doing it for years, forever. So with that, I formed a team that I knew would, help make this block party successful. And I didn't just want a block party. I wanted an educational piece where I could bring positive tools to the community so the community could use them. So that's what we formed. That's what we did. And the reason why I say I just want to thank Lincoln Heights, the citizens, is because they cleaned up that facility. We had over 500 in attendance off and on, and that was something that's never done. That's something that's never been done before. And I went there that next morning, also me and Mr. Brown, to make sure that everything was clean. We knew it was clean, but because it was dark, I didn't know it was that clean. I couldn't even find a cigarette butt on the grass, and y'all know how huge the property is. So with that, that was the love that Lincoln Heights gave for this event, and that was them showing their appreciation that, the citizens got what they was asking for. So with that, I do have a Let's Get It production community outreach program, and my youth will finally be starting here at Lincoln Heights Valley Homes. I do have that center. I know you guys are familiar with poor communities. My remodeling company I'm a contractor with them. So I'm teamed up with them where I'm bringing my Roseline community, my Roseline youth critical thinking chess team that's out in Roseline. I'm bringing it to Lincoln Heights. So it's every Thursday, every second Thursday from 3 to 5. So unfortunately, I'm starting out with only 10 youth, and from that, once they move forward and we see how that works, we will start another team here. So I'm excited about that because that was one of my main visions and goals to Let's Get It production out here in Lincoln Heights. But I had to start with Roseline. My business center is out in Roseline. So with that,
3 slots for Lincoln Heights kids.
what's that?
For the chess team, at least 3 slots for Lincoln Heights kids.
What you mean?
Like 3 Lincoln Heights kids at least in your program.
No, all the kids are from Lincoln Heights out here.
Oh,
I didn't know.
said
Yeah,
Rose-
no, my Roseline kids will be here in attendance helping, and they age from 6 to 12. Out here to be from 7 to 18, but all 10 spots is just Lincoln Heights. Okay. So we have Lincoln Heights kids, but we do want some youth from Valley Homes. Since Valley Homes is donating their building to me also. And with that, I just want to thank everyone that participated, everyone that helped us in any kind of way, and the community spoke, and I appreciate the community for making this a great success. These are the sponsors. I want you to see the sponsors on the back that believed in us and helped us with this program. So I don't know if you can see them.
Read them off my back.
I got to read this. We have Overseas Housing, IMAC. We have Next Generation. We have, Gary Brown, Lincoln Heights Council 225, all right. We have Tip Top Wings, Kevy Kev, 15 Kings, Ron Piles, United Way, my company, Let's Get It Production, my attorney Clyde Bennett, Mattress, Appointed, Greater Cincinnati. They're in Woodline now, new mattress company. We have Park Place. We have Yellow Wings. We have DJ Duck, Scott's Barbecue, Poor Communities, Capital One Boxing, Julian's Lounge. We have Nelson and Associates, J&J Supreme, Hamilton, DJ Steel Bill, Coach Kelly, and not to mention the citizens that supported and came out and made this possible. So I mean, this was huge to me because we did this in 1 month. I was able to pull these sponsors together within 3 weeks, and these are the ones that believed in us and wanted to see this happen. So with that, let's give them a hand. How about that? All right, with that, I'm gonna turn it over to Mr. Brown. Thank you. Oh, last but not least, I do have to send a shout out to Mr. Greg. I talked to him on the phone, and he said, Charles, anything you need, my facility is right there. I don't have a problem with it. And so I just want to thank you for that also, and I appreciate you. All right?
Thank you, Mr. Clark.
I just got a couple concerns that I have. Now, I already talked to Ms. Mitchell about them, so I got kind of like an idea. But the revitalization plan, I was just wondering the progress of it. The Lincoln High School land, what are we gonna do with it? I'm just saying it's like to kind of get this out here, and maybe we all can come together sometime later. Recreation department, I feel that we got to do something for us, the youth. I would say sports maybe because that's the only thing we got going on besides the center. For a safety, I've been trying to come to a safety meeting. I feel like that I've kind of talked to a couple of sheriffs about the parking in the yards, the parking the wrong way. I kind of think they took it as a joke, in my opinion. I'm not saying that that's what happened, but they kind of, in my opinion, kind of like laughed at me. So that was just concerns that I had. Like I said, I really ain't got nothing to say for as an opinion about it, just putting it out there, and hopefully we can get together. I talked to Mr. Lemon about the code enforcer and stuff like that, and kind of make Lincoln Heights great again.
Anyone?
Yeah.
anyone
Lincoln
else?
Heights is.
Make it
it's-
the best.
it's-
Make
Lincoln
it the
Heights is
best.
great, and it's great because we have people that are ready to work. So I want to say thank you all. I did show up. I could not walk. Walking is an issue for me. I did. I was in the car, and I watched everything, and I was happy, and I was in awe because I saw people picking up, cleaning up.
Oh, you talking about the block party?
Yes, for the block party, and it was clean. I left, and there were only 2 tents still up. One was playing cards, and the other one was finishing up 2 chicken wings on the grill, I think, that I couldn't get.
Right.
You know, so, but yes, I was, wow. You
Well-
know, no problems, none at all.
Well, what I mean is just like the parking in the grass, the parking like the wrong way. You know what I'm saying? That ain't Lincoln Heights right there.
Yeah,
And
well,
I think it's kind of
that's the code enforcement piece, and you know when you know how it works, you got to have some legislation to get things done, but you also have to have council members to vote on them.
that's what I'm saying. I'm just talking about not really
yeah.
complaining or saying like what y'all
I'm
like y'all ain't doing. I'm just saying
I'm
like
with
this
you
is
with that,
concern.
but I wanted to talk about the block party.
Me-
I heard that piece, you know, so we are with you on that.
Code enforcement,
Yeah,
we got
code-
that tonight on
yeah,
the agenda.
got that on the agenda, but
Okay.
if we didn't have 5 people here, you couldn't pass it.
Right.
You know, we didn't have 5 people until council meeting started, so we actually talked about that piece, you know, so it's coming, but
Okay.
you keep bringing those concerns in and help us to get those things accomplished. You know, if you have citizens, if the room was full of citizens and they brought those complaints in, then maybe we would work a little harder. Simple as that.
So I need
But
to hit the streets first.
It takes 5 people.
Okay. Well, the block party gonna continue. So yeah. Thank you.
Is it?
Mr. Brown, before you
It's-
leave, could you tell us about your sentiments on Paint the Town?
It was great. I mean, they did what they said. They came out and prepped it Friday, then came back Saturday with 25, 30 people and hand painted the house. No, I thought they was gonna use the spray thing, but it was rollers and paintbrushes. So I got out there with them. I couldn't really keep up with them, but they painted my house great, and they was nice the whole time. They gave us lunch. Charles came by for a minute and. Yeah, lunch was good. I had a little cat problem. Other than that, you know what I'm saying? It was
Well, you
great.
chose a
I
very
appreciate
nice
it.
color for your home.
I think so too. Thank you.
Wait a minute before you leave. I'm not gonna let you
I got a
go.
pick on my neck. That's why I'm kind of like.
That's
go ahead.
okay. No, that's okay. So I'm glad you're here because we've been working on. I was listening to you talk about recreation and the other committees. So you do know that you're on, you're due to come next
Yes, ma'am.
council meeting because you're
I'll
gonna
definitely be here.
Yeah, you're applicant for the Recreation Commission. I
Yep.
think there's another one.
Economic thing. I think.
Huh?
Yeah, you want to get in plenty of practice
Yeah.
before
Right.
25.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so there's a
Exactly.
couple of them. So we'll be having you. We're working on that legislation. So you'll be getting contacted by our clerk for the June 24th meeting.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. Thank you. They're not here. All right. Okey doke. Thank you for hearing from our residents. All right, we're gonna go into the regular agenda. There's communications from the clerk, Lisa Randolph, but I think I've already done that for you. Is there anything else I'm leaving out? Okay, nothing else, okay. I think the only thing I had, though, is that the Reveal Holiness is looking for, the children volunteers for Vacation Bible School. It doesn't start to July, so I don't have the date, but if you can contact Reveal Holiness, we'll be doing robocalls on that again, because they're looking for children to come to their Vacation Bible School in July. So we'll continue to do the robocalls, and I'll have more information on the date at our June 24th meeting, along with Sister Welch did say that they'll be giving free, they'll feeding the kids as well that were interested in coming to Vacation Bible School. Okay. All right. I don't think I have anything else. All right, I do have the mayor's court report. As you know, most of our majority of our citations, when it comes to tickets, they are being sent down to Hamilton County through the Hamilton County Sheriff's Office. Now, we wish that they would send them to the mayor's court that we have here, but that's out of our control. But our clerk of council, Ms. Bowers, has been working closely with some of the ones that we still have on our books. So I do have a small mayor's court monthly report for the month of May. So listed, we have total to the state, $37.50. Total area fines to external agencies, 0. Total to other entities, including restitution, $1.50. Total bonds forfeited to the village, 0. Total to the village, including miscellaneous receipts, adjustments, and BA fees, $314. Total to be dispersed, $353. Also included in your packet, council, is the bank reconciliation. There is a variance that we'll be discussing with. I think I did talk to Ms. Bowers, and she has listed that it was a payment that that was made, and when they went to pay it, the account was closed. So that's what that $246.60 variance is coming from. And so she has been in contact with the Attorney General to find out how we could get that removed. So I know with the upcoming audit that will be discussed as well. So hopefully we can get that completed and corrected off of the books, and trying to find out how we can get that paid to that individual. Okay. Any other questions regarding the monthly report? If there's nothing, motion to accept the report.
So moved.
Second.
It's been moved in second. All in favor? Okay. All right, thank you. Communications from the interim manager, Mr. Lemon.
I do have several items. I want to make everyone aware that there'll be a meeting later this month with the designer and contractor, potential contractor for the concession stand at Memorial Field. So we hope to have that designed and bid and actually constructed by the end of this year.
Excuse me, can I interrupt for one moment, Mayor?
Yes, ma'am. Go
I
ahead.
just want to introduce you to, I just want you to know that Mr. Wiley and his group were the ones who built the first concession stand that we had when he was in charge of the Black Positive Brothers. So we have come a long way, Mr. Wiley.
You'll have to be a special guest at the unveiling of the new concession stand, which is going to have bathrooms, which is. Also for Memorial Field, the parkour equipment, I believe, is on its way here. So we'll get started on that, erecting that before too long. The field is actually open. You can access it by a gate from where the steps are. I haven't made a public announcement to that yet because there's still a couple of things that I want to do, like painting stripes on the baseball field and a little more cleanup and things. But it's actually available now for anyone that would like to use it. We are applying for a Van Buren Street grant. Hopefully this evening with the passing of legislation. Simmons, Jackson, Adams, Cary, McGee, and Chester are under design currently. So next, well, in 2025, those streets will all be under construction. And Simmons would be by now, but due to the fact that Waterworks came in at the last minute and said they want to put in a new water main, that's going to delay going out for bid on that project. Chamberlain is almost finished right now.
Hallelujah. I said hallelujah.
Chamberlain, the curbs and sidewalks are finishing up now, and again here Duke has come along at the last minute and said they want to put in a new gas main, so that's due to begin in July, and then they should be finished, and we should get the final surface on Chamberlain by September 1st. So the project should be finally finished by September 1st. Hopefully tonight we'll pass legislation establishing the exterior property maintenance code, which I think everyone will be happy to see. At this time, letters are going out to all the residents regarding electric aggregation. It's a letter from Constellation. It is real. It's called an opt-out letter. It explains how the program is going to work and whether you want to be a member or not. So don't throw that letter away. It is valid, and please read it. I'd also like to express appreciation for all those that not only helped get it established for this Memorial Day, but all those that attended as well. It's a solemn occasion, and we're very thankful to our servicemen, and we appreciate those that came to the memorial service that day. Shakespeare in the Park in Serenity Park is going to be July 20th. That's going to be a fun time. Whether you like Shakespeare or not, you should come because it's going to be a fun time. The water fountain that's over there is actually for filling bottles, for drinking, and there's also a pet fountain if you bring your pet to the park. So make sure you utilize that once Waterworks gets their tap done. We're still waiting. We've been waiting several months for that to happen, but hopefully that will be functioning by the time the Shakespeare in the Park comes. I got information today from Duke Energy that Duke Energy will be performing gas leak and corrosion inspections in Lincoln Heights. These inspections are required by the U.S. Department of Transportation and are necessary for safe natural gas pipeline operations. Duke has arranged for this work to be done by a company called Southern Cross. And the inspection involves the gas piping from the building wall to the outlet of the gas meter located inside customers' homes. So they will need to enter the home to do the inspection, and on average an inspection should take about 10 minutes. So I believe everyone in the community will be getting this letter. It is legitimate. They do these, I'm not sure how often, but these are recurring events. So everyone look for that letter and Southern Cross to come and inspect your home. Then I also wanted to make it known that Hamilton County Public Health is trying to reduce lead paint hazards in owned or rented homes. They will provide funding of up to $18,000 or more in home repairs at no cost to reduce that lead content. To qualify, homes or apartments have to be built before 1978. It's for mid to low income families. The household must include a child under 6 that lives there or visits regularly, or a resident who is pregnant. And I highly encourage everyone, this is on the website and the Facebook page. It's about lead, and so there is money available to help eliminate or reduce that lead. So I hope people will take advantage of that. And then we're going to be planting some flowers around the village soon, and I think it will help really enhance the entranceways and some of the street corners, so be looking for those. Ms. Mitchell might want to comment on that before the night's over. Then I believe that's all I have.
Yes, Ms. Mitchell?
I have a couple questions.
Yes, ma'am.
So, Mr. Lemon, with Duke coming in, will the letter talk about valid identification? What
Yes,
they're gonna
ma'am.
show?
Yes, it says that Southern Cross technicians will be readily identifiable by wearing a visible Southern Cross picture ID on the outside of the uniform, wearing a visible Duke Energy picture ID on the outside of the uniform, having a contact phone number for the customer to call for verification of the Duke Energy inspection, and driving a Southern Cross incorporated vehicle. You should not expect to see the technician in a Duke Energy vehicle.
My other question is about the lead paint.
Mm-hmm.
So is there somewhere where the tenant or the homeowner can call to have an assessment done to see if there is lead paint in the home?
I did not look at the QR code to see if that was indicated, but it's probably on there.
Okay.
Yeah, but you can call 513-946-7870 to get more information.
Okay.
Any other
Thank you.
questions on that? Okay. Continue. Anything else? That was it? Okay, so it sounds like we need to do a robocall on that also.
Oh, okay.
Look to do a robocall, just so they'll know what to expect, that it's coming in the mail,
Right, that and, yeah, and the lead. give them
and
that
post
phone
something
number.
on the website as well for the ones. We may have to do, because everybody doesn't do internet, we may have to do like, save the date or something like that, a flyer or something.
Yeah,
Hopefully, we can get a newsletter off.
well, I think if,
Put that
if
in.
it's, if we can do a flyer that talks about both of them so that it's not as known, and I've learned in our training, not too much information to make sure people read it. Perhaps we can send it to St. Monica's to send home with the kids, you know,
Okay.
so that
Yeah.
not that it might get there, but just the idea that we are trying to put it out there. And sometimes, you know, when parents come to pick their kids up. So that's one way that we can try to get that information out there.
That's good. Okay, all right. Motion to accept communications from Mr. Lemon.
So move.
Second.
It's been moved in second. All in favor?
Aye.
Okay, thank you all. Is there any old business?
Are we gonna do our report under miscellaneous?
It's coming underneath it. She has it as number 11, so it's the next one underneath.
11. Oh, okay.
Yeah. All right, so next we have a council members' training report. Councilwoman Nona Calhoun Munya reports on community engagement training. You're doing it together?
No, let her do her, they're kind of the same, so I'll listen to hers and then I won't repeat maybe what she had. But here, let me pass mine out while we at it.
All right.
Okay.
Floor is yours.
Okay, thank you very much. Councilwoman Laverne Mitchell and I had the opportunity to go to training on community engagement that was given by the Center for Local Government. And the presenter was Jeff Steck. And it was very well attended by various representatives in various communities, including Loveland, Blue Ash, Wyoming, Lebanon, Middletown, Montgomery County. A lot of the participants were staff members that were responsible for communication. and there was also a couple of village managers that was there. And the key points were the community engagement and how it's been done, and that we're looking at it a little bit differently. Now, they had one of the main points was trust and transparency, that the participants discussed the importance of transparency and trust in government. They emphasized regular, empathetic, and vulnerable interaction as a key to building trust. The previous or the traditional engagements methods were surveys, websites, social media, newsletters, and we realized that those were not relational. We really need to get out there and get to know the people and engage with them. Just sending them out newsletters and that kind of stuff is not really getting people actively involved or developing a trust. And so we're thinking about different ways that we could do that in order to get people on board with some of the recommendations and ideas that we have. We said the challenges was the low trust. They estimated about 25 to 35% of the community just have lost trust in government. And we want to build that. And we also talked about the importance of moving from transactional, one-way communication to relational communication. We can't just stand up on a platform and just talk directly to people. We need to sit down in small groups, get to see what they feel about what's going on in their community and how they feel that they can contribute and what we can contribute to them. We talked about face-to-face meetings, personal phone calls or visits, retreats that allow intimate conversation and rational communication instead of transactional communication. So what we have talked about was that the participants in our group were encouraged to connect with each other and discuss how to implement more relational community engagement strategies in our own responsibilities. And it sort of brought me to the fact that one of the things as the as the chairman of finances, I hadn't really met the director of finance. So I decided that I would give him a call and make an appointment just to sit down and really get to know him, see what his ideas was about how the finance department and the finance committee could work together, and what we should expect out of each other. And it was a very good time that we talked. We took about an hour from his day, but we were able to just get to know each other and figure out ways that we can improve or get a better understanding of the finance, how the finance department runs, and I really appreciated that. So the overall goal is to enhance community trust and engagement by adopting more rational and empathetic communication methods rather than relying solely on traditional informational approaches. And that's what I got out of the training, and it was a very good training.
Well, to add to that,
Okay.
Councilwoman Calhoun Mooney and I were the only elected officials in the room, and that was very interesting. Even to the point that, one of the city managers that was there stated it was good for him to hear from the staff perspective, you know, because it's like he's concentrating on what they need to do, and sometimes managers don't know what they need to do. And some of these individuals were marketing directors, recreational directors, so that, you know, they had their own departments, and although they report to the manager, he said he didn't see what they really did every day, you know, so it made a difference, it opened his eyes, so that was good to hear. And the diversity of those positions in the room brought clarity to the importance, for me, of the need for Lincoln Heights to have an administrative assistant with marketing experience and/or organizational management. Because, you know, as we always say, I always said, the manager can't do it by itself, him or herself, and we are short-staffed, so that we want to make sure that the individuals that we bring in, because as we're trying to be relational, we have to have enough people to do it at staff-wise, and council has to be willing to get out there and do it. And so we have to add more engagement to what we already do. It is through vulnerability that we are able to tell our story, you know what our weaknesses may be. Sometimes we get defensive, but residents need to understand, and we need to allow them to show their vulnerability. So I thought that was important. And one thing that Mr. Steck said was, you need to figure out how to get comfortable with being uncomfortable. You know, we know that if we see a whole room full of people, it's like, oh, what's going on, right? So we need to be comfortable with that, because we know that if there is an issue, if there's a crisis that's affecting more than one individual, engagement is going to come, and we're going to have to be ready for that engagement, however it comes at us, and just be prepared. And as I said earlier, don't give people too much information to read, because they're not going to look at it, they'll just scan over it. And so with that, we need to be able to identify the relationship and personalize lived experiences. So during engagement, there must be co-creativity in defining the problem. What questions do we need to answer, and ask, if you're in a group, why an issue is important. And so one of the transactional things is like posting information, providing stats. You know, what does that mean? How does that reach that person? So as Councilwoman has already mentioned, you know, meeting in person, doing personal outreach, and listening to their stories is important. And the other thing, as we listen to it, it's like, okay, it's not just Lincoln Heights. You know, some of the communities that are more financially stable than ours is having ideas, problems, trying to identify how do they get to their residents, So if you would turn over on the back, I have listed some ideas to promote community engagement, especially with what we have coming up. Appoint an ad hoc committee of residents to promote the levy, continue and increase special events, National Night Out, Shakespeare in the Park, Labor Day, that should say parade. We should attend Lincoln Heights Elementary School events, the Mayor Prayer Breakfast and Legacy Awards, and have effective robocalls. Resume our Respect My Block. Hold informational sessions at various venues in the community, such as Friendship Plaza, Centennial Estates, Mariana Terrace, Valley Homes Community Bill, and LHOI, St. Monica Center, etc. And find a way to do door-to-door flyers or door knockers. While we were there, I picked up, and I'm going to share that with Mr. Lemon, a door knocker that showed all the events. So we need to begin to put things on calendar. That's almost the first thing of engagement, because people can say, oh, look what we're getting ready to do. And so because we are getting ready to do our Family Fine Arts Series with the Hamilton County Small Event Grant, that would be something that we can put out that professional looking and people can hang up there and come out and be engaged. So that's my report.
Thank you, thank you. All right. Any other questions from you? Outstanding. Thank you so much, both of you, for sharing your training, and I love the ideas to promote the community engagement. I really love that, because I always thought that we need to come out of a municipal building and go meet where the people are at, meet them where they're at. So thank you so much for that. Is there a motion to accept both reports?
Before you do that, I also like the idea of the door knocker or door hanger, so that you stick it somewhere and you know what's going on. But the residents need all that information. So they can't say, well, we didn't do nothing. Oh, yes, we did.
Exactly.
All right. Is there a motion to accept?
So moved.
Need a second?
Second.
Okay, it's been moved in second. All in favor? Aye. All right, thank you. Thank you. All right. So we got a couple to get through. Okay, we're gonna go straight into new business. Ms. Lisa, you ready? So I can keep up with the count. All right. Motion order for the first reading of Resolution 2024 R45.
So moved. Oh, nothing.
It's the first reading.
Did we get this in advance? Enough time?
Yes. Mm-hmm. They're gonna get
You gonna
confused.
read it, Mayor?
Read it by title. Who's gonna read it?
Read it by
Mayor.
title for the residents. I am. Did I get the second?
You didn't need a second, just read
Just
it.
read it for the first one, then we.
Okay.
In time, yeah.
Gotcha. First reading, Resolution 2024 R45, resolution approving policies for the Village of Lincoln Heights, Ohio Community Reinvestment Area.
Motion to suspend the rules?
Second.
It's been moved in second.
LeBron did the second, before you got it out.
Okay.
Go.
The Village of Lincoln Heights, Hamilton County, Ohio, Resolution Number 2024 R45, resolution approving policies for the Village of Lincoln Heights, Ohio Community Reinvestment Area.
We still on 45?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we had motion to suspend.
Just need the roll call.
I'm
on
so
that.
used to her doing it,
It's all
so it's
right.
kind of hard for me to like wear two hats on this one, y'all. I'm so used to her doing it, and I'm like, okay, ready to
The
go.
That's
suspend
okay.
the rules.
Get comfortable with
We
being
had to
uncomfortable for the
yeah.
moment.
Yes, uncomfortable, yeah.
Suspend the rule, point and just call roll call.
Okay. Did you get a first and second?
I
Ms. Mayor,
motion to suspend the
Mitchell.
rules and LeBron second that motion.
Roll call.
Want me to try to talk?
You trying to do that, Lisa?
I'm about to do it, Miss Lisa. Hold on. Okay. No,
Favor.
council, no, you, when they're absent, you don't have to say their name.
Are you doing roll call?
No, I'm doing it. Y'all gonna let me?
Started over there.
Come on now. Nona Calhoun Mumia,
Yes.
Councilman Deron Daniels,
Yes.
Councilwoman Laverne Mitchell,
Yes.
Vice Mayor Linda Childs Jeter,
Yes.
Mayor Ruby Kinsey Mumphrey. Yes.
Motion to receive.
Wait a minute, you gotta do the how many it was. Five yeas,
No name.
no nays.
Two.
Motion
absent.
passed. Motion for passage.
So moved.
Second.
It's been moved in second. Councilwoman Calhoun Munia,
Yes.
Councilman Deron Daniels,
Yes.
Councilwoman Laverne Mitchell,
Yes.
Vice Mayor Linda Childs Jeter,
Yes.
Mayor Ruby Kinsey Mumphrey, yes. That's 5 yeas, no nays. Motion is passed. Motion for the emergency clause.
So moved.
Second. It's been moved in second. Councilwoman Calhoun Munia,
Yes.
Councilman Durant Daniels,
Yes.
Councilwoman Laverne Mitchell,
Yes.
Vice Mayor Linda Childs Jeter,
Yes.
Mayor Ruby Kinsey Mumphrey, yes. 5 yeas, 0 nays. Motion has passed for the emergency clause. Gotta get used to this, y'all. Okay, because they got, okay. Thank you, clerk. 'Cause I don't do that part. Okay, does anyone have any objections because you got your legislation information early, that
Read by title.
to read by title only?
Now, just read it by title only, Mayor. Just
read it.
automatically read it.
Okay, all right. Village of Lincoln Heights, Hamilton County, Ohio, Resolution Number 2024 R46, resolution authorizing the finance director to transfer monies between object codes FKA line items in the general fund.
Motion to suspend the rules.
Second.
It's been moved in second. Councilwoman Nona Calhoun Munia,
Yes.
Councilman Durant Daniels,
Yes.
Councilwoman Laverne Mitchell,
Yes.
Vice Mayor Linda Childs Jeter,
Yes.
Mayor Ruby Kinsey Mumphrey, yes. 5 yeas, 0 nays. Motion passed. Motion for passage.
So moved.
It's been moved in second. Councilwoman Calhoun Munia,
Yes.
Councilman Durant Daniels,
Yes.
Councilwoman Laverne Mitchell,
Yes.
Vice Mayor Linda Childs Jeter,
Yes.
Mayor Ruby Kinsey Mumphrey, yes. 5 yeas, 0 nays. Motion for passage.
Motion to adopt the emergency clause.
Second.
It's been moved in second. Councilwoman Calhoun Munia,
Yes.
Councilman Durant Daniels,
Yes.
Councilwoman Laverne Mitchell,
Yes.
Vice Mayor Linda Childs Jeter,
Yes.
Mayor Ruby Kinsey Mumphrey. 5 yeas, 0 nays. Motion for emergency clause has passed. All right.
I have a question to Ms. Lisa. All of these were sent out in advance, so all we're gonna do is read the title. Is that correct? Is there anyone in here that was not sent out on time?
The supplemental
The
part.
supplement.
Okay.
So you have 2 more that we'll do
All the
straight.
way through.
Yeah, all the way through.
Yeah.
Okay. Village of Lincoln Heights, Hamilton County, Ohio, Resolution Number 2024 R47, resolution authorizing the village manager to discard or salvage personal property belonging to the village.
Motion to suspend the rules.
Second.
It's been moved in second. Councilwoman Calhoun Munia,
Yes.
Councilman Durant Daniels,
Yes.
Councilwoman Laverne Mitchell,
Yes.
Vice Mayor Linda Childs Jeter,
Yes.
Mayor Ruby Kinsey Mumphrey, yes. 5 yeas, 0 nays.
Motion to receive for passage.
Second. It's been moved in second. Councilwoman Calhoun Munia,
Yes.
Councilman Durant Daniels,
Yes.
Councilwoman Laverne Mitchell,
Yes.
Vice Mayor Linda Childs Jeter,
Yes.
Mayor Ruby Kinsey Mumphrey, yes. 5 yeas, 0 nays.
Motion to adopt the emergency clause.
Second.
Okay. It's been moved in second. Councilwoman Nona Calhoun Munia,
Yes.
Councilman Durant Daniels,
Yes.
Councilwoman Laverne Mitchell,
Yes.
Vice Mayor Linda Childs Jeter,
Yes.
Mayor Ruby Kenzie Mumfree, yes. 5 yeas, 0 nays. Motion is passed. Okay,
Mayor-
we have one more.
Clarification, so
Oh, that was it. That was it out of that group. Yes, ma'am, go ahead.
yes, so with the supplemental agenda, are we going to do that through the consent agenda or do each one separately or?
I think we should do them separately because of the topics are different. The topics are a lot, it's not like we're transferring money. Some of them have to do with the moratorium.
Right, but if there's no objection, and if you think that there is an objection and someone wants to
I don't know. I mean, it's only one,
have
two,
one
three,
out,
four.
but I was just trying to do the consent. Okay.
Get confused on it, I'd rather just go with it. It's the pleasure of council how you want to do it, but the supplemental, we always do it the regular way. I don't want to change up. Okay, so going into the supplemental agenda, first reading of resolution 2024 R48. What's your pleasure, council?
Read it. To read it.
Motion to read by title only? Okay.
Oh, second.
Is there a second? Okay. Mitchell, Vice. Motion to read by title only. Councilwoman Calhoun Munia,
Yes.
Councilman Durant Daniels,
Yes.
Councilwoman Laverne Mitchell,
Yes.
Vice Mayor Linda Childs Jeter,
Yes.
Mayor Ruby Kenzie Mumfree, yes. 5 yeas, 0 nay. Village of Lincoln Heights, Hamilton County, Ohio, Resolution Number 2024 R48, a resolution authorizing the village manager to execute an agreement with the Hamilton County Board of Commissioners regarding Community and Economic Development Assistance Program funds, listed as CDEP.
Go.
Your motion to suspend.
Second.
It's been moved in second. Councilwoman Calhoun Munia,
Yes.
Councilman Durant Daniels,
Yes.
Councilwoman Laverne Mitchell,
Yes.
Vice Mayor Linda Childs Jeter,
Yes.
Mayor Ruby Kenzie Mumfree, yes. 5 yeas, 0 nays. Motion passed. Motion for passage.
So move.
Second.
It's been moved in second. Councilwoman Nona Calhoun Munia,
Yes.
Councilman Durant Daniels,
Yes.
Councilwoman Laverne Mitchell,
Yes.
Vice Mayor Linda Childs Jeter,
Yes.
Mayor Ruby Kenzie Mumfree, yes. 5 yeas, 0 nays. Motion passed.
Motion to adopt the emergency clause.
Second.
It's been moved in second. Councilwoman Nona Calhoun Munia,
Yes.
Councilman Durant Daniels,
Yes.
Councilwoman Laverne Mitchell,
Yes.
Vice Mayor Linda Childs Jeter,
Yes.
Mayor Ruby Kenzie Mumfree, yes. 5 yeas, 0 nays. Motion order read by title only of resolution 2024 R6. Oh, 49. Oh, it had the wrong number on. I'm on the wrong one, I'm sorry. Went back up there.
Are you at 49?
Yes, 49, yes,
A
ma'am.
motion to read by title only.
Second.
Second by Ms. Mitchell. Nona Calhoun Munia,
Yes.
Councilman Durant Daniels,
Yes.
Councilwoman Laverne Mitchell,
Yes.
Vice Mayor Linda Childs Jeter,
Yes.
Mayor Ruby Kenzie Mumfree, yes. Okay. Village of Lincoln Heights, Hamilton County, Ohio, Resolution Number 2024 R49, Resolution appealing 2021 R6, Resolution imposing moratorium of sale of village-owned real estate. Any questions? Are there no questions? Motion to suspend.
So move.
Second. It's been moved in second. Councilwoman Nona Calhoun Munia,
Yes.
Councilman Durant Daniels,
Yes.
Councilwoman Laverne Mitchell,
Yes.
Vice Mayor Linda Childs Jeter,
Yes.
Mayor Ruby Kinsey Mumphrey. Yes. 5 yeas, 0 nays.
Motion for, to receive for passage.
Second.
Okay. All right, that was Vice and Mitchell. Okay, it's been moved in second for passage. Councilwoman Nona Calhoun Munia,
Yes.
Councilman Durant Daniels,
Yes.
Councilwoman Laverne Mitchell,
Yes.
Vice Mayor Linda Childs Jeter,
Yes.
Mayor Ruby Kinsey Mumphrey. Yes. 5 yeas, 0 nays. Motion is passed. Let's see, is this emergency clause? I do not see one. No, there's no emergency clause. Okay. Motion to read by title only, a resolution 2024 R50.
Motion to suspend.
No, we
What
gotta do
did you say?
title.
I'm sorry.
Motion to read by title only.
So moved. Is there a second?
Second.
Mitchell, okay. All right, Councilwoman Nona Calhoun Munia,
Yes.
Councilman Durant Daniels,
Yes.
Councilwoman Laverne Mitchell,
Yes.
Vice Mayor Linda Childs Jeter,
Yes.
Mayor Ruby Kinsey Mumphrey, yes. 5 yeas, 0 nays. There any questions? There are no questions. Motion to suspend.
Motion.
Mitchell. I'll second. Okay, Councilwoman Nona Calhoun Munia,
Yes.
Councilman Durant Daniels,
Yes.
Councilwoman Laverne Mitchell,
Yes.
Vice Mayor Linda Childs Jeter,
Yes.
Mayor Ruby Kinsey Mumphrey, yes. 5 yeas, 0 nay.
Motion, to receive for passage.
Second. It's been moved in second. Councilwoman Nona Calhoun Munia,
Yes.
Councilman Durant Daniels, Councilwoman Laverne Mitchell,
Yes.
Vice Mayor Linda Childs Jeter,
Yes.
Mayor Ruby Kinsey Mumphrey, yes. 5 yeas, 0 nays.
Motion to adopt the emergency clause.
Second. It's been moved in second. Councilwoman Nona Calhoun Munia,
Yes.
Councilman Durant Daniels,
Yes.
Councilwoman Laverne Mitchell,
Yes.
Vice Mayor Linda Childs Jeter,
Yes.
Mayor Ruby Kinsey Mumphrey, yes. 5 yeas, 0 nays. Motion has passed. That's the last one. Ooh, yes.
We have the ordinance.
Yay, last but not least. Okay. Motion in order for the title only for ordinance number 2024-04.
Motion.
Second.
It's been moved in second. Okay. Councilwoman Nona Calhoun Munia,
Yes.
Councilman Durant Daniels,
Yes.
Councilwoman Laverne Mitchell,
Yes.
Vice Mayor Linda Childs Jeter,
Yes.
Mayor Ruby Kinsey Mumphrey, yes. 5 yeas, 0 nays. Any question? There are no questions. Motion to suspend.
Motion.
For a second. I'll second. All right. Councilwoman Nona Calhoun Munia,
Yes.
Councilman Durant Daniels,
Yes.
Councilwoman Laverne Mitchell,
Yes.
Vice Mayor Linda Childs Jeter,
Yes.
Mayor Ruby Kinsey Mumphrey, yes. 5 yeas, 0 nays. Motion's passed.
Motion, to receive for passage.
Second.
It's been moved in second. Nona Calhoun Munia,
Yes.
Councilwoman, okay. Councilman Durant Daniels,
Yes.
okay. Councilwoman Laverne Mitchell,
Yes.
Vice Mayor Linda Childs Jeter,
Yes.
Mayor Ruby Kinsey Mumphrey, Yes. 5 yeas, 0 nays.
Motion to adopt emergency clause.
Second. It's been moved in second. Councilwoman Nona Calhoun-Munia.
Yes.
Councilman Durance Daniels.
Yes.
Councilwoman Laverne Mitchell.
Yes.
Vice Mayor Linda Childs Jeter.
Yes.
Mayor Ruby Kinsey Mumphrey. Yes. 5 yeas, 0 nays. Motion is passed. I'm tired. All right, so I can get you out of here. Just a little bit left. There is nothing listed for the consent agenda. Is there any miscellaneous business?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Go ahead.
Just a couple things, Madam Chair. I just want to, we mentioned, talk a little bit about the recreational things that we've been working on. One is the Shakespeare in the Park with Hamlet, as Mr. Lemon mentioned earlier. That is July 20th. And in addition to that, the Cincinnati Symphony Orchestra will be out to provide musical instrument petting zoo, where there will be instruments that the attendees can try out, both adults and children. So that will be there. And again, that's going to be in Serenity Park. And then the Cincinnati Symphony Orchestra on August 1st will be having what they call a Brady Block Party, and that's between Lincoln Heights and Woodlawn. They want to do the two communities together, and it will be in Woodlawn. That's August 1st. There's going to be free food. There'll be bouncy houses. Vendors will be there, meaning, social service agencies, so people can get some resources. And then I think that starts at 6, and at 7 o'clock, the orchestra will play. And then, of course, with our small event grant that Mr. Lemon was able to obtain for us, these things are under the what we are calling Lincoln Heights Family Fine Arts Series. And so if you look up what fine arts is, it includes anything from pottery to poetry to music to theater. And so we are trying to work with the Cincinnati Black Theater Company to do a production of some sort. September 15th is a tentative date, but that's what we have identified. And we're also trying to look at doing some type of art project for various residents in the community as well. So those are the things that we are looking at doing.
Would you please send those dates out?
I'm sorry?
Send the dates out to us.
Yeah, as soon as we
Good.
confirm
Yeah,
some
yeah.
things.
Okay, all right. Thank you, thank you.
My second piece is,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if a motion is in order, but I know that Mr. Lemon's first contract has expired. So do we need a motion to discuss or for you to negotiate a continuing contract? What do we do?
I would say go ahead and make that motion, because I did have conversation with Mr. Desai before he went out of the.
Oh, okay.
out of
So
the,
I offer a motion that we begin negotiating a second or a continuing contract with Mr. Lemon.
Second.
It's been moved in second. Okay, so let's do a roll call on that. Oh, I'm telling you to do a roll call.
Yes, please do.
Okay, all right. Okay, Councilwoman Nona Calhoun-Munia?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Councilman Durance Daniels?
Yes.
Okay. Councilwoman Laverne Mitchell?
Yes.
Vice Mayor Linda Childs Jeter?
Yes.
And Mayor Ruby Kinsey Mumphrey? Yes. That's 5 yeas, 0 nays. So we will make sure to take care of that.
All right, because we need him to stay.
Yes, yes, hopefully that will be, we'll take care of that by June 24th. All right, well, that sounds like that concludes. Any other miscellaneous business? If there is nothing else, if there is a motion for adjournment.
Second.
It's been moved in second. All in favor? Aye. Have a good night.